And we've got the R8. It's actually not too cold today. Been driving around recently, up at my parents' house for the holiday. Neighbors are putting up Christmas lights. Henry's gonna pull his car out. We're gonna do two main things today. The first one is I've got these cool seat covers that we're gonna try out on my brother's Ford Fusion. The reason we're gonna do it on his car and not either of my cars is it requires a headrest to come off so they can slide down to it. And both of my cars have fixed headrests as a part of like the whole bucket seat. Second thing is I do want to talk about some plans of the R8. Have some things I'd like to discuss. Been driving it around recently because I love it, even though it's cold. But some things, people have asked some questions on like Instagram and such. So we'll talk about that a little bit in depth. First things first, we'll have Henry pull the car out. And then we'll grab those seat covers and try them out. So the company's called Cantra, C-A-N-T-R-A. They contacted me, reached out, sent these out. It comes with this nice little like package right here. I asked Henry what color he wanted, and he goes, black with the blue stitching so it matches. So you get quilted leather. You get no, these are suede. You got a quilted interior. It's like a Bentley. Wow, okay. I don't even have that here. Open the car. I'll put this in the back seat and we'll unpackage it. Because I honestly am not really sure how this is gonna go together. So we'll see how easy it is to do. Look how massive the hood on the R8 is. It just opens up. This is a gigantic piece of metal. Covers the entire front, a whole clamshell. It actually has 3 places where it cinches in. So you got a little hook thing there. And on either side another one right here, and then the main one in the middle, so when it clamps down. There's actually a common issue with the R8s. It happened on my friend Tyler's mom's R8 too. Sometimes, especially when you're in the car pressing the button to open a hood, it won't fully release. You have to press it twice. It's just an issue with the latches. Mine does it occasionally, not very frequently. All right, Henry, your car is filthy. You did just drive to New York, so is that the instructions? Henry, how do you like your Fusion?
A nice car.
It's a nice. You okay? Time to go on a small little rant. So this is my youngest brother Henry, who is now taller than me, which is slightly annoying. He's like 6'4". When I was in high school, guess what I drove? I had a 1999 Mercury Villager minivan. It was blue and it was rusty and it sucked. And then he gets to high school. My parents are like, you know, I think we'll get him a new Fusion. So we got a brand new Fusion to drive. It's a 2-year lease, but still, you are a spoiled brat. Okay. All right, what are the instructions? What do you need to do first?
Clip the upper part of the seat covers to these headrests.
How about I film and you do it?
Step 1 is officially done.
All right, step 1 is done. It just sits right here by the headrest.
Yeah.
There we go, we have it in. So it sits right on the headrest. It comes down the backrest. The centerpiece wedges in, you can tie it in, and then the bottom side goes underneath the seat cushion and ties onto it. I think it looks pretty nice. Henry, what do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement over the normal black.
Yeah, improvement over just regular black. You got some nice quilting, some blue cross stitching there. When you sit in it, it's actually kind of comfortable. It's like extra padding. I notice a lot of people in like Asia and other countries do really happen to frequently cover their seats with seat covers, whether for keeping them clean or just for like the way they look. I haven't really seen it in America, but Cantra sent me out these, try them out. They're nice. We'll have Henry use them in his car because they won't fit in any of my cars. But now he has a quilted interior on his seats and I do not. They're nice. They add a little bit of padding. They're cool. Check out Cantra. Thanks. So now on to the main thing. We're going to talk about the R8. So I bought the R8 this fall. Honestly, didn't get to drive it a ton. Been driving a little more recently. It was busy. I was out of town in SEMA in Vegas for like a week and a half. So what am I doing with this car? A lot of people are asking me, when is it getting an exhaust? When is it getting a tune? It already has an exhaust. I purchased it with the Stasis tune and a Stasis exhaust on the vehicle. It is currently filthy. I've been driving it. It's been cold. Look, it's like pretty much turning black around the exhaust tips. But you can see the pipes right there. It has a Stasis exhaust, which I don't remember which specific one it is. Stasis is currently out of business now. One of their sport exhaust system with probably high flow cats, no mufflers. It sounds good. It's loud. Now, it already has a lot of carbon fiber. I've shown that, the diffuser and everything. So I don't need an exhaust. It's already been tuned. The way the tune works is it's supposed to be 575 horsepower. Same powertrain, 5.2 liter NA V10 as the Gallardo. So pretty much just get it up to Lamborghini spec. Really no dangerous. The thing I really like about this is there's no danger really to the hardware because the exact same stuff is making that horsepower at factory safety margins in a Lamborghini. Whereas in some other cars, let's just say we took my brother's Fusion and tuned it to 500 horsepower, it would probably explode because you exceed all the safety margins. This, I feel like it's less risky per se. Either way, I think the most obvious things I would want to do would be potentially get a mesh grille, like some people do. The silver is all right. I could black out all the badges, so these are already blacked out here. I could black out this windshield trim because it's silver and like everything else is like carbon or white on the car except for the grille. But I could make that blacked out. The mesh grille, like the RS style grille, it's got full carbon splitter. I don't want to go too crazy with a front splitter and another like side skirts and a even more crazy diffuser or a giant wing, because it's like, I like a classy clean look of the R8 Spider. With too much on it, it might look, well, I'll scrape everywhere because Nick's car scrapes. It's already got a tune, it's got that. Let's see, the interior is fine. I mean, it's only got 15-something thousand miles. I think I'm at 15,226, so don't really, it's in very good condition. Again, like the seats, the refresh car came with the quilted seats right here. Right here, they would insert that, and I think you could get it on the doors too. Didn't offer on these ones here. So Henry, your car has quilted seats and mine doesn't. Gated manual still. God, it's so much fun. Been some pulls, runs, it's a lot of fun. Those are my short-term plans of the R8. It will probably be parked for a lot of the winter. I have my S4. The reason I'm driving this right now, well, it was a clear day today, but the S4 is due for service. It's at the 45,000 mile service. I need to get that scheduled at the Audi dealer because I have Audi Care. And then I wanted to drive this a little bit more, but once it starts snowing, this will probably go into storage. I could buy winter tires for it. Some people were like, buy winter tires. I was like, but I have the S4 for that. It's not so much, it would be fun. It would be a ton of fun to drive in the snow, but I'm not really worried about the salt. There will be some corrosion, but it's not as bad because it's not like steel or anything or iron, or it's aluminum mainly and carbon fiber. I'm concerned about what other people do on the road. Just never, if you have proper tires and know how to drive, that's not a concern. It's somebody else losing control because they're running bald all seasons on their stupid Ford Freestyle or whatever, and it comes sliding into you. That's what I'm really scared about. Will I take it out? Maybe. Will I buy winter tires? Maybe. But it would probably be stored for most of the winter. And then the S4 got winter tires put on earlier in the week, so that is ready to go to conquer. It's Quattro season. Then the R8, I honestly might be putting it up for sale at some point soon. I enjoyed it, bought the car, never intended on owning this thing for like 5 years. It was a car, it was like V10 manual, convertible, R8, Iron Man's car, sure. I'll play around with it. So I'm gonna keep driving it, have a lot of fun with it, but we'll see what happens. I am not going to be supercharging or turbocharging it. That's never the plan with it. I prefer naturally aspirated V10, high revving. This thing revs at like 8,700 RPM. It's great. It sounds amazing, but there it is. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. I did some of my requisite Black Friday shopping, brought the R8 up, hang out with my family, my youngest brother, Henry. Yeah, so have a good holiday weekend. I'm gonna keep trying to get back into videos. Been really busy recently, but we'll get them out. So hope you guys have a good holiday season. Thanks for watching.